Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox back for another episode. I'm absolutely thrilled today to have fellow Texan Jody Neal, and for you civilians out there, fellow lawyer Jody Neal is my guest. Jody, you're the author of Outcry Witness. First of all, welcome to the podcast, and thank you so much for taking the time to visit with me today.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me and for creating this gracious environment for me to share about my book.
So tell us about your law practice, starting at the beginning up till what you're up to today.
Well, I'm 46 years old and I've been practicing law for 20 years. And I even have bonus practice on top of that because my dad was a trial lawyer. He practiced criminal defense and family law. And I started sitting at counsel table with him and working in his office when I was 13. So law practice has been my life. And there has not been a day that I can remember that I haven't contemplated the problems of humanity in some way in my life.
So what's the nature of your practice?
I fight evil. People ask me that a lot. What type of law do you practice? And I have had to craft a practice where I am focused more on the population that needs my help than the type of law it is. So I represent survivors who have been offended on in various places. Let's see, I represent employee side, employment conflict, law enforcement and employment conflicts, and Montessori schools, and the areas where children tend to be.
Does that practice extend out to either children, parents, or others who have experienced significant trauma from perhaps an automobile accident, a traumatic act of God, a flood, or anything like that?
Yes, sir. I am more than qualified to take those cases. I call those kids in car wreck cases. And I find that a lot of lawyers actually leave a lot of value behind because no one talks to the kid. And the kids have brilliant memories. They remember poignant details and they have real opinions about what happens to them. And so I've had opportunities throughout the years to work at PI firms and even car wreck firms as recently as this past summer, and made a real point to give it proper attention to the child who was in the wreck, and it made a big difference for everyone.